want to be able to present something that's really great quality, a children's musical that families can actually turn up and go away and think about and resonate with them. The heroine is actually a little princess, and I think every girl wants to be a little princess, and the princess does lose her mother, but at the same time she doesn't, because she finds that all the love and the strength that she's ever learned from her mother is actually within herself. I really love that type of story.
Your mother's in your heart. You were never far apart. My mother's in our heart.
Once I'd written the music and I had the melodies pat down in the lyrics, I went through 4 composers till I found Craig, and Craig is amazing. Sitting down with him and going through the music and listening to it, we did a first run on the key song, which is Always in My Heart, and we hired some singers, and it just was just such a simple process working together and working out what the instruments would be and the highs and lows and where the intonation should be.
Well, we took the music that we had come up with and went and saw Dr. Made Hood, who's an expert in traditional Indonesian music, in the gamelan in particular, that was fantastic. That was a fantastic experience, and also he was able to sort of give us some really good tips on how to use the instruments, and made lots of really good suggestions. I particularly like Always in My Heart. It was one of the very first tracks that we did, and therefore it's had the most development, and we have about 3 or 4 different styles of it now. We've got the dance version, and then the end credits version, as I like to call it, or the Celine version. We needed someone who was just going to absolutely light up a room, and so that was one of the strongest criteria, I think, when we're actually in the audition process. When someone just walked in that door and instantly you just knew the minute you saw them that they were able to sort of own the stage. To make it more complicated, they actually have to also be able to sing and dance.
With the Balinese dancing, I needed to make sure, obviously, that the movement itself was culturally correct and that it was relevant to what we were doing. So we worked side by side with Jay Derry, who's a very prolific, Indonesian dancer, and from there was able to put what I knew about hip hop and all my background together and combine the two.
In the gods we must defend. Oh, sorry. In the gods we must depend. The gods will always answer in the perfect time. I declare that this royal meeting we must think fast. No time to waste. Our lives are on the line. We're running out of time. We've got to find a way before it blows up in our face. This has got to end. Oh gods, we must depend.
As soon as you go to Bali, you'll always see everything in these very strong colours, and you see that replicated also in the scenery.
I guess a great element of working within this production has been the richness of the colours that we're going to use. By using sort of a range of pinks and pastels and golds in the set, it's moving away from something that I've ever really sort of done before. And that's one of the great things about it, is that we're putting the same amount of effort and the same amount of money really into a production that you would see at somewhere like the Malthouse or at La Mama or at the Arts Centre, yet it's in a children-friendly venue. There aren't really many sort of theatre houses or production companies that deal with specifically children's theatre.
It would be great to have everyone walk away and say, I know a little bit more about Bali, and I had such a great time. And just to see the relationship between the mothers and the children as they walk away and how excited they are, that to me, just seeing them walk away at the end with the closing encore, that will be my satisfaction and my smile on my face.